Welcome to the Hormone Hub, your go-to source for the conversations every woman in her 40s and 50s needs to have. I'm your host, Kylie Pinwell, your nutritionist helping you navigate your way through perimenopause, menopause and beyond so you can say goodbye to the endless fatigue, unexplained weight gain, hot flushes, PMS, mood changes and more that come on this hormonal roller coaster. If you missed the memo or think this is only for women of a certain age, ladies, it's time to think again. Now sit back, relax and enjoy the show. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of my latest episodes, which are released every week. Share it with your friends, your sweaty sisters. The more we talk, the more we help each other. Hello, and welcome back to the Hormone Hub. In today's episode, we are focusing on a topic that's often overlooked, but it's critically important. And this is the mental health impact of menopause and how it impacts us at work and in the workplace. So I'm your host, Kylie Pinwell, and today, we just want to have a look at some of the mental health challenges that are faced by business owners, by entrepreneurs, by professional women, during their 40s and 50s. And we're going to give you some strategies for coping and, for maintaining your mental well-being. So let's dive in. Now, many women are aware of the physical symptoms of menopause. So things like, hot flushes, night sweats, but the impact it has on mental health is often overlooked. Now, today I'm going to shed some light on some of the mental health challenges that women may be facing during this, period of life. So the hormonal changes that we experience during perimenopause and menopause can affect our brain chemistry. And this sort of has a knock-on effect to emotional and cognitive symptoms. So we might be experiencing mood swings, irritability, anxiety, depression. We might be having difficulty concentrating, memory lapses are really common. Now, these symptoms can be really distressing and, can impact our overall well-being, both at home and also in our working and in our professional life. And I think it's important to recognize that these symptoms are valid. It's not just a result of stress or not coping or, aging. It is actually a physiological change that we go through as those levels of estrogen, progesterone, testosterone are fluctuating in the background and then, eventually declining as we go through perimenopause and into menopause. All right. So what are some of the coping strategies that business women can implement to support their mental health during this transition, through life? So here are some practical strategies to help you just cope with the mental health side. So first up, I think it's really important to prioritize self-care. Okay. And I think we need to, stop sort of thinking of self-care as being, a bubble bath or going off for a massage. So self-care needs to become non-negotiable. It includes, regular exercise, moving your body in a way that feels good, getting enough sleep. So working on, a sleep plan if sleep is challenging for you, of how you can have like deep restorative sleep every single night. Eating a healthy diet is really important, making sure you're getting the right balance of nutrients, the right foundations. This is going to support your blood sugar, and in turn, that's going to support your energy levels and also your moods. And I think another part of self-care is engaging in activities that bring you joy, that light you up, that get you excited, and also you find relaxing, whether that's painting, whether it's I've been doing pottery, which I've really enjoyed. Whatever that looks like for you, I think it's important to bring that in. And it's amazing how many women have forgotten that there's things out there that they enjoy doing for themselves. So it's really important to bring that into your life. Okay, so the second sort of strategy is get support. Okay, so don't be afraid to reach out, talk to trusted friends, talk to other business owners if you own a business, talk to colleagues, talk to a counsellor or a therapist about how you're feeling and what you're going through. And, having someone to share your thoughts, share your emotions can be really, helpful. And, as that old saying goes, a problem shared is a a problem halved. I had to think about that for a sec. But just, and it kind of normalizes it too, because then you'll find out that, hey, actually, you're not the only one going through this as well. Number 3 is practice your stress management techniques. So just the nature of where we're at in life right now is stressful. We've got young children, teenage children, young adult children who, still need us. We have parents who are getting older and their needs are changing. We are still, trying to run a business or, keep our job going or, what do we need to function every day? So this is where, when we're start incorporating stress management techniques into our daily routine, it can really help support our mental health. So again, exercise, deep breathing, meditation, yoga, getting out in nature, just taking your shoes off and putting your bare feet on the grass, going for a swim, outdoors, being under trees, listening to birds sing, it can all help for sure. Number 4 is educate yourself. So the more you can learn about perimenopause, menopause, the transition that you're going through, this can help sort of normalize your experience. It can reduce the anxiety around what's going on and the worry about the changes that are happening in our body and also our mind. And it also then has a knock-on effect. It can then empower you to make informed choices for your own health because, the more the more you know, right? And number 5, that sort of leads on to number 5, is being able to make informed choices. Like if you understand what's going on with your body, if you understand the treatment options available to you, you can then make an informed choice about what feels right for you. For some women, it might be that hormone replacement therapy feels right for them. And that's okay, and this is certainly a very viable option these days of ways for supporting your physical and mental health. And, hormone replacement therapy is very different to what was available 20 years ago. So we've got bioidentical hormones. We've got, that come in a very low dose. And when they come in a very low dose, it also means it's very low risk. But definitely, talk to your healthcare provider to just determine if that's a right next step for you. This Hormone Hub episode is sponsored by The Well-Balanced Woman. If you've been on a hormonal roller coaster, feeling bloated, your digestion isn't the best, and you're sick and tired of feeling lethargic with your weight creeping up, then this is the right program for you. I'm right there with you across the 12 weeks to hold your hand, and I'll give you a loving kick up the bum if you need it. The Well-Balanced Woman is your personalised 4-phase program created to help you regain your energy, balance your hormones and fire up your metabolism so you get the results you're after. The link with all the details is on our show notes or over at kyliepinwell.com/well-balanced-woman. Number 6 is practicing cognitive behavioural techniques. This is sort of where we can identify challenging thoughts, negative beliefs. If we're stuck in that thought process, write down on a piece of paper all the things that are worrying for you, all the concerns you have, all the things that are creating an anxiety for you. Get it out on paper. And just by sort of doing a mental brain dump, getting it out of your head onto paper can be really powerful because then you can actually then look at things and go, okay, what would the worst thing be if that bad thing was to happen? And, and then you can kind of not down-regulate, but you can kind of then come up with a strategy and go, actually, all that, I'm worried about that, but actually if that happened, it wouldn't be so bad because then I'd be able to do this and that. Hopefully that makes sense to you. But just identifying those sort of negative thoughts or those beliefs can help manage, mood swings, definitely help you manage anxiety and, that low mood and depression as well. And number 7, I think it's really important to prioritise healthy boundaries. And I think when we set healthy boundaries, both in our personal and also in our professional life, it really helps us by communicating our needs and our limitations. So if we're not up for that, if we, just don't have the energy to do that, can we delegate? Can we, outsource? Does it actually need to happen? But I think when we get clear on what our boundaries are, we're able to set limitations, and again, it's empowering because we're protecting ourselves, we're protecting our own mental well-being, we're protecting our own energy, so it's okay to delegate. It's okay to say no when necessary as well. All right, so I think it's important to remember that, perimenopause, menopause, it's a natural phase of life. And it's okay to prioritize your well-being during this time. So be kind to yourself. Practice self-compassion, reach out for help when and support when it's needed. And remember, you're not alone. There's lots of resources available to help you navigate this journey. We certainly have plenty of podcast episodes. We have lots of blog posts on our website. And, this is a very big part of what we do inside the Well Balanced Woman program. So, if you are looking for extra support, please do reach out. That's what we are here for. All right, ladies, I hope this episode was helpful and I will talk to you very soon. Thank you for taking the time to listen today. You can head on over to the show notes at kyliepinwell.com/podcast, where you'll find all the links and I have a little bonus surprise waiting for you. Before we go, it would mean the world to me if you head on over to your favourite podcasts channel, subscribe and leave a review. Make sure to screenshot it, DM it to me so I can thank you personally. Then stay tuned for next week's episode. Can't wait to see you then.